Where's he at now?
There's something warm right next to y'all.
It's one of the more surreal hunting opportunities I've ever had. Scary as shit.
To your right! Shoot him!
In the South, there are a lot of hogs, and it's an opportunity for hunters. One of the best ways to hunt hogs is hunting them at night. Loaded up all the gear for a drive north, we met up with Shane from Rougarou Hog Control. Shane has got on a lot of hogs this year, but he also finds coyotes at night too.
Central Louisiana has a pretty significant hog problem. Some of the farmers we're dealing with, last year alone they lost 30% of their harvest crop due to hog damage. I started out with the original Excite, and I thought that was the greatest thing in the world, being able to go out and take pigs on our hunting club at night. I got my first thermal 2 years ago with the Thor HD. It was an automatic game changer. Being able to spot pigs at over 1,000 yards on some of these bean fields made all the difference in the world. So the way we hunt is basically we'll cruise around the properties. Some of these farms, one farm in particular, it's 17,000 acres. We just ride around constantly scanning with thermal. We'll pick up heat signatures, then we try to determine if it's a deer or a pig. Once everybody's in agreement that it is a pig, then we'll make a plan and then we'll execute a stalk.
We geared up the guns with the ATN Optics, the Thor 4 thermal optic, and also the ATN Excite 4K Pro.
In there.
While we're driving slowly on the edge of the field, scouting with thermal, if there's anything out there, you're gonna see them.
Let's go put a hurting on it.
It is hard to see when it's such thick corn, and sometimes you can just see a small heat signature. As we got closer, we thought, I think this is a hog. The problem is I just couldn't tell, because all it was a blob of heat. The moment I realized I think that is a hog, and just move a little bit to get a better angle, he was gone.
You got away. The wind's just not in our favor. Yeah.
We've had a little trouble with the hogs tonight. We've only seen a few, and they have not stuck around. But we got into this field and we saw several coyotes, and we said, you know what? Let's go after them.
There's a dog right out there.
We set up the coyote call. We're all on sticks, and we saw this coyote probably about 300 yards out.
He's coming straight to us.
Came to just about 100 yards.
He's 111. Whoever wants to kill him, kill him. Good shot.
And that's when we got him. Coyote down.
The hogs weren't cooperating. Maybe it was the moon phase. Maybe it was the weather patterns that we were in. Perhaps the cameraman just stunk too bad. But I knew I had one more shot at this the next night with Si.
It is the end of the season here in Louisiana. We are running down to the wire. Isn't that the gun talk way, I guess? But we're out here with Si Brown, and if you don't know Si Brown, you should probably find him on Instagram or Facebook, wherever he's at, because this guy's a character. Ryan wasn't able to make it with us, but I've got his gun, I've got his Thor 4, so tonight we head back into the darkness to actually kill some hogs.
The first night that we were out, I never even laid eyes on a hog. But finally, we approached that first field and you actually see hogs in it. That's an adrenaline dump because you know what's about to take place. There's gonna be a stalk, there's gonna be shooting, and eventually, hopefully, there's gonna be some hogs on the ground. Si was running white hot, I was running black hot. And the difference in temperatures, for me, the black hot was better because the hogs really popped off the screen. It was graphic. the rice field. We roll up there and there's maybe 9 hogs in this field. When he breaks out the drone, the thermal drone, and is able to pinpoint where the hogs are relative to where we're standing, operating the drone, that's pretty impressive. It's funny because Cy knows which hogs to go after. And I didn't anticipate how thick it was, but when the hogs started moving around in the rice field, you couldn't see them. All you could see was grass move, and all I could think was the movie Aliens. Signs, yes, yeah, where they're going. Jurassic Park, that's really the one that gets you, because you got these velociraptors just moving, and that's exactly what the rice fields felt like. Got freaking velociraptors coming after me. I'm just hoping that a hog doesn't run into my leg, because I might pee my pants a little. All over. They would not jump unless you were 2 or 3 feet away from them. The short rice field was actually a spot that we had cruised through at the beginning of the night but didn't see anything. We get out of the truck. Cy is very calm about all this, which I think is kind of funny. He's like, oh yeah. He goes, there's some hogs in the field over here. He knows what's gonna take place. We're gonna get on them because we equalize ourselves to the hogs with the thermal. So we approach them, and I took out a tripod, and it made all the difference in the world. The shot was steady, I broke it cleanly, and the hog was on the ground. And then I shot some more. The cane fields, I've hunted the cane fields with Cy before, but honestly, I'd rather hunt sugar cane than the rice fields.
This next place we're going, it's thick, right?
Thick, it's taller than you are, and it's more of an ears kind of thing. Until the last minute, you might see some stuff in the thermal,
Really?
but you listening for them.
Yeah, you can hear them breaking, and they might be just 2 rows over,
yeah,
but you can't see anything.
Can't see anything.
We ease around, and you see Cy kind of watching, listening, and I'm trying to do the same thing, but I don't think we're on the same wavelength. He's on another level. But he starts entering the cane field. I hear the hogs, and Cy hears the hogs, and so he kind of points and says, okay, hey, it's right here. And then all of a sudden, Cy leans over into a shot, and the hog's down.
This is crazy. I couldn't see him. He saw a flash shot.
Damn.
We're sitting there filming, you know, the high five shots and all the good stuff that you normally get, and we hear a shot break. Cy's got another one down just a couple rows over.
Done.
Dude, that was crazy. It's like freaking like children of the sugar cane. The hunting, really, when it comes to night hunting, is harder at the end of the season. And I think we find this out every year, and I have no clue why we don't go earlier in the year.
Well, hogs get smart. I mean, they are smart, and they get smart when they've have guys like
Shane or Cy.
We have Shane and Cy going after them, who they're like hog ninjas.
Yeah.
It looks like you had some fun with Cy.
And Shane and those guys, they had killed 940 something hogs before we even got there.
For those who have not hunted at night, it's just a different experience, isn't it?
It's a different experience when you have so many different terrains. You've been in those same fields that I was, and it's a terrifying experience, really it is, because you don't know what's gonna pop out next.
It's one of the reasons I like it. It's intense. It's like when you're out there at night, it's like you're not supposed to be there.
No, you're not supposed to be there, and that's the whole purpose of hunting at night for these things, because that's the only time they come out.
And there's no better way to hunt them at night than having thermal or night vision. It's just a game changer.
Yeah, and that's what makes night hunting so fun, is because, man, anyone could do it. I mean, like, if a fool like me could do it, hell, anybody could do it.
All right, let's go wash the blood off this truck.
Yeah, I think it's due.